When we think of serial killers, we usually imagine adults who lead double lives and hide their dark secrets behind the facade of normalcy. However, some of the most shocking and harrowing true crime stories involve alarmingly young perpetrators. On today's episode, we will delve into the harrowing tales of five terrifying teen killers whose actions sent shockwaves through their communities and the world at large. On number one, we have Jesse Pomeroy, the Boston boyfriend. Imagine being a child in 1870s Boston, where the name Jesse Pomeroy struck fear into every parent's heart. At just age 14, Pomeroy was responsible for a series of brutal attacks perpetrated on young children. Jesse's reign of terror began when he was only 12. He lured young children, inflicting damage and harm on them, and in some tragic cases, he took their lives. The sheer cruelty of his actions, coupled with his lack of remorse, made him one of the most notorious criminals of the 19th century. Eventually, Jesse was caught and sentenced to life in solitary confinement, leaving a chilling legacy that still haunts Boston's history. On number two, we have Mary Bell, the 11-year-old killer. In 1968, Newcastle, England, was rocked by the unthinkable crimes of 11-year-old Mary Bell. Mary's story is one of the most unsettling cases in British criminal history. She was convicted of killing two young boys, and the nature of her crimes was chilling. Mary strangled her victims and left behind disturbing evidence, all while displaying an eerie detachment and lack of empathy. The nation was horrified, not just by her age, but by the shocking and cold-blooded way she carried out her acts. After serving 12 years in prison, Mary was released and granted anonymity, sparking ongoing debates about the balance between justice and rehabilitation. At number 3, we have Craig Price, the Warwick case. Craig Price, known as the Warwick slasher, began his terrifying spree at just 13 years old. By age 15, he had brutally taken the lives of 4 people, including 2 young girls and their mother. Craig's method of killing was shockingly violent, involving multiple stabbings with a kitchen knife. His actions horrified the residents of Warwick, Rhode Island, and led to significant changes in the state's juvenile offenders law. Despite his incarceration, Craig has shown little remorse, making his case a haunting example of the potential for violence in youth. At number 4, we have Eric Smith, the Savannah tragedy. In the small town of Savannah, New York, 1993, the community was forever changed by the actions of 13-year-old Eric Smith. Eric lured 4-year-old Derek Robb into the woods and committed a senselessly brutal murder. The details of the crime shocked everyone. Eric strangled Derek, struck him with a rock, and went on to commit further unspeakable acts. The town was left grappling with the horror that such a young boy could commit such heinous crimes. Eric was tried and convicted as an adult and has been denied parole multiple times. At number 5, we have Edmund Kemper. Edmund, infamously known as the co-ed killer, had his dark beginnings at the age of 15. In 1964, Kemper shot his grandparents during an argument, a chilling act that would foreshadow his later crimes. His reason was disturbingly simple. He wanted to see what it felt like to kill. After being released from a mental institution at age 21, he went on to commit more heinous crimes, ultimately becoming one of America's most notorious serial killers. Kemper's story is a disturbing journey from a troubled teen to a man capable of unthinkable violence, offering a grim reminder to the importance of early intervention. These stories of terrifying teen killers serve as grim reminders that age does not always inhibit the capacity for monstrous acts. And that's all for this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next video.